All right, you're still watching Ways. The United Nations observes 10th of May 2022 as the second International Day of Argania. This celebration crowns the effort of the Kingdom of Morocco in promoting the argan tree as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity and an ancestral source of resilient and sustainable development. The day will be celebrated this year under the theme, or it was celebrated this year under the theme, the argan tree, symbol of resilience, and will serve to raise international awareness around the tree, its ecosystem, and the important position it holds in Moroccan culture and heritage. You know, there was a time in this country, you know, Nigerians, anything where they rain, argan oil, argan oil. You know, I do skincare. I do skincare soap. Please, you have the one with argan oil. Nigerians, we can abuse things. Now, all of a sudden, it just went quiet. But if you look at, because I think it's Marrakesh. Yes, it was Marrakesh that LGD went to and brought the real argan oil that's just freshly made by those women. That oil is heavenly. It is everything.
It's very smooth.
Very smooth. Very great.
Palatable
great
to
for
the skin.
Great for the skin. You know, we don't take care of ourselves. You know, I was just watching Bridgerton.
Oh yeah.
Over the weekend. Any small thing, they'll just be soaking themselves inside water.
We
don't bath. I say, Father Lord, please, I need to be very wealthy so that I can take like 2 hours every day.
Soak yourself in
milk.
milk.
In milk. How you tell no? Like Cleopatra.
You know.
When I come out, I'll be glowing.
I guess it's the culture. Over time, our culture, because people are under so much
chasing
stress,
too much money,
hustling, trying to just make ends meet. People have forgotten the art of really taking out time.
Because beauty is time. I don't know if we have Jennifer now. Jennifer, you don't need any skin routine.
So your skin will be glowing.
Jennifer, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. I can hear you now. I say you don't need any skin routine now. You are just glowing black ebony beauty.
You know.
Do you think this skin was just got to just
brown skin girl?
Skin product.
Yes.
How are you?
Skincare products are very expensive, and the procedures are even worse. You see yourself spending 100,000, 200,000 just to take care of a particular skin problem.
But you know the funny thing, I'm blessed to honor.
This is money.
I'm blessed. I know say that they sell them, but I don't use it. You see, that's the problem I have. Because the way God so blessed me with a good skin. No, because of the way I'm blessed with good skin, people don't know when I'm poor. They don't know when I'm broke. Because they'll say, no, you don't look like you're supposed to be broke. But does it show it? But that's it. So what did you find for us, Jennifer, in the news? Jennifer, are you there? Did you hear us? Or did we lose her?
Looks like she's frozen.
Oh, okay, I think she's frozen.
So let me go.
She's not frozen. Norman, let's go with you first.
Okay. All right. So my news stems from the situation in the country. Aviation fuel. Airline operators to get 3 months supply at 480 naira NNPC. So the story goes that the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC Limited, airline operators and marketers have resolved on common ground in the interim to take measures that will keep the aviation sector functioning in the country. The agreements were reached at a meeting with stakeholders and the leadership of the House of Representatives, led by the Speaker, Femi Gbajabiamila, on Monday. And his remark at the meeting, he informed that there were 3 resolutions that were reached in the interim between the stakeholders. So according to him, he recommended that about 10 marketers were recommended that will get a steady supply of jet fuel for 3 months from NNPC. And then in the long term, they will commence the process of applying, people applying for their own license to be able to import jet fuel. And also, they will be removing middlemen, frontmen, whatever in the mix. So whatever costs they agree upon, that's what they're going to get. Basically, this was a story that really shook over the weekend, because when people heard last week when we heard that the fuel price was going to go to 700 naira, and already airlines had already started putting prices at 100,000 for one-way ticket and all of that. So it was really going to affect them. While I applaud the Senate, the House of Representatives, for quickly coming to a conclusion or some kind of interim conclusion to allow airlines to begin to operate again, I would also wish that they would look into the situation of education. I mean, also this week they were continuing the ASU is supposed to continue 3 months strike again. So if they are very quick to answer to cases that have to do with airline, because this would directly hit everything. I mean, road transport is already on a shutdown.
The train as well.
So the train is on a lockdown. Then airline, which is really the only surviving mode of transport for, especially for our high-end citizens, this will affect them directly. So whether it's what encourage them to come to a quick conclusion.
Because even the airline had come out earlier this week that they were not going to fly, they were suspending.
Yes, they were suspending. Yeah. So whether it was,
I don't think this is a solution though. I do not.
It's like
think
it's a temporary.
They have said it's a temporary solution, but whether it is what is making, because it affects them directly, and that's where my problem is from. Because if we can respond to situations as it, whether it affects us directly or not, then we will not be in the situation where we are today.
We'll continue it later.
But yeah,
Alero,
we're still looking at it.
So my story is about, like, it's also related to what Norma just gave. So the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria has asked Nigerians to prepare for the worst fuel crisis. To avoid this, the Petrol Marketers Association asked the federal government to avail on the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority to pay its members their outstanding bridging claim amounting to over 500 billion naira. The IPMAN chairman in Kano State, Bashir Damalam, made the remark while addressing a news conference in Kano State on Monday. He said the failure of the NMDPRA to pay the bridging claim, otherwise known as the transportation claim, had forced many of its members out of business, and they couldn't transport the commodity due to the high cost of diesel. I feel like Nigerians basically experience too many, like, just like the grass
downturns.
Yes, it's just like the grass and the elephants when they are fighting. So Nigerians is like just like the grass suffering.
They're the ones suffering.
They're the ones suffering because it's insane with the way things are really going on. Yeah, now, Nigeria that we are in, it is really well. So now everybody go and fill your tank, fill your car, your generators. Just be prepared.
For how long?
That's the thing. That's the thing. Because I mean, what else should Nigerians really do in this type of situation?
Jennifer, your story. Jennifer, are you there? Can she hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. What's your story for today?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Jennifer. We can hear you loud and clear.
Wow, she can't
I think she's lost us again. So we need to continue. We have to reconnect her audio. But I can hear her. So my story is why Nigerians must not re-elect politicians, failed politicians. That's a female presidential aspirant. You see, a Canada-based professor of education and presidential aspirant, Benedicta Egbo, has enjoined Nigerians to refrain from re-electing or electing the present crop of politicians who messed up the country during the 2023 general election. This, she said, has become imperative to ensure fresh hands and brains are given opportunity to correct the mess past leaders plunged the country into. Professor Egbo stated this today while declaring for presidency on the platform of the National Rescue Movement.
National Rescue Movement.
According to her, Nigerians cannot keep re-electing people that created our problem and expect different results. Auntie, just calm down. I'll answer you later. Let's go on a break. When we come back from the break, we'll continue the conversation. Stay with us. We'll be right back.